students, today I am going to teach chapter number 2, A Lost Button. In this lesson, you will realize that two friends help each other. Here, this is a story of true friends, Frog and Toad. But before I start this chapter, I want to tell you that Frog and Toad are similar in some ways as well as different. But first of all, let's learn what are the similarity in between them. Here you can see they both are amphibians. Amphibians means an animal that can live both on land and in water. They both hatch from eggs. They both have a heart. They both have a backbone. Now, let's understand what is the difference between frog and toad. Here you can see first one, frog has smooth skin while toad has dry skin. Frogs have teeth in top jaws while toads have no teeth. Frog takes high jump while toad takes small jump. Frog usually lives in water while toad usually lives on land. I think now you understand what is the difference between frog and toad. Now let's understand the story. One day, toad and frog go for a long walk. They walked across a large field. They walked in the woods. Woods means jungle, where there are lots of trees. They walked along the river. Here you can see. Okay. And they walked along the meadow. After the walk, they go back to Toad's house. Toad sees a button is missing from his jacket. You can see here, one button is missing. Oh dear, said Toad. Not only do my feet hurt, but I have also lost one of the buttons on my jacket. So he feels very sad. He said, find my button. Don't worry, said Frog. We will go back to all the places where we walked. We find your button soon. So they walked back to the large field. Here you can see one chart I have drawn here. By this, you will be able to learn this lesson and question answers very easily. We have learned that Toad was sad because he had lost his button. So Frog wants to make him happy. That is why he helps Toad to find out his button. So once again, they walked back to the large field. And we will see that how many places they will visit and what type of button they will collect while this journey. Let's see, will they succeed or not to find this button? Let's check it out. They began to look for the button in the tall grass. Okay, here you can see first the place they visited in the tall grass. Here is your button, cried Frog. He said, that is not my button. That button is black. My button was white. But Toad put the black button in his pocket. Then a sparrow flew down near Toad and Frog. Excuse me, said the sparrow. Did you lose a button? I found one. But once again, Toad said, that is not my button. That button has 2 holes, but my button had 4 holes. But Toad put that button also in his pocket. Then Toad and Frog went back to the woods to look for the button. Once again, Frog said, "Here is your button." But Toad cried, "That is not my button. That button is small. But my button was big." But he put the small button in his pocket. Now Frog and Toad went back to the river. They looked for the button in the mud. "Here is your button," said Frog. But once again Toad said, "That is not my button. That button is thin. But my button was thick." Once again Toad put the thin button in his pocket. Here you can see they found so many buttons. Black ones who has two holes. One button is small, one button is thin, but actually they did not find the real button. The two friends looked some more. Then Toad became angry. He jumped up and down and shouted, "The whole world is covered with buttons, but not one of them is mine." Actually, he wants to tell that they have found so many buttons, but not the real one. That's why Toad felt so sad. Toad ran home and slammed the door. There, on the floor, he saw his white four-holed big thick button. I want to tell you, slammed means shut with force and loud noise. Because as we know that Toad was sad because he did not found the real button. He becomes very sad. But actually the real button is by the door. He saw that his white, four-holed, big and thick button. "Oh," said Toad, "it was here all the time. What a lot of trouble I made for Frog." At last, Toad realized that he made a lot of trouble for Frog. As we know that whatever buttons he found, he put in his pocket. So, Toad took all of the buttons out of his pocket. He took his sewing box down from the shelf. Then he sewed the buttons. Sewed the buttons means used needle and thread to fix the buttons on jacket. So, he sewed the buttons all over his jacket. Then the next day, Toad gave his jacket to Frog. His friend thought that it was beautiful. He put it on and jumped with joy. None of the buttons fell off because Toad had sewed them on very well. So by the end of the story, what we have learned? That true friends help each other in every situation. If a friend feels sad, it is nice to make them feel better. So I hope you learn and understand this chapter well. Thank you.